you're watching All About Stocks on ET Now. We're doing what we enjoy doing most, which is doing your homework. Prakash is still with us. He has one more stock he's picked for you. This is Indoco Remedies. Take a look. Founded in 1947, Indoco Remedies is a pharmaceutical company with a market cap of 500 crore rupees. For the third quarter of FY12, Indoco saw a 40% sequential decline in profits as higher staff and raw material costs and higher marketing expenses hurt operating margins of the company. Sales, however, have remained steady with a 40% growth in exports helping the revenue inflow. Over the last 2 years, Indoco has tied up with two international drug companies, Aspen Pharma and Watson Pharma, to boost its ophthalmic business, and market men expect the deals to contribute significantly to earnings in FY13. Also, the company's restructuring measures from 2009 have helped domestic growth, which has outpaced the overall industry average in the last 2 quarters. Alright, Indoco Remedies, that's Prakash's second recommendation for us this week. Prakash, the company is only 500 crore rupees. As a retail investor, normally we don't look at companies so small, but what do you think its growth prospects are going forward?
That's the best part about this pick. It's a value pick from that perspective, and there's enough inherent potential for this company to scale up in a way that would be very, very attractive for an investor. The reason is it is talking about actually expanding its capacity wherever it has these plans, 4 or 5 units that it has. When they talked about fundraising capex in the next 12 months, very urgently they're putting up those plans. So I think very soon you will see the company move into a band which will be, in my sense, in that 1,200-1,250 crores. And that's exactly when the payoff starts in a significant way.
So in the long term, are you expecting the company then to outperform the pharma sector? It's considered largely a defensive sector. But are you expecting a lot of growth from this company? What are your targets?
Yeah. Within the pharma sector, I certainly believe this is a potential outperformer for 2 reasons. One is, it has been able to maintain its margins where it was growing earlier also in a very significant band. Today we've seen, last couple of quarters, we've seen a little bit of a slowdown thanks to the expansion that it has made in terms of its manpower and all. But that's a temporary impact, and that I expect to kind of wither off. But the scale that it could, the scorching pace and scale that it could grow at will definitely make it an outperformer. I would very easily put a target of about 35% growth rate in the next 3 years on an annualized basis. So we're talking about actually the company letting you see double its money to about 750-800 rupees in the next 3 months, in the next 3 years.
Okay, we have one very quick question we can answer on this show. Subhash Das is his name. He has 2,165 shares of Mahindra Satyam, which he bought at 97.50. He wants to know what he should do now. Well, Prakash, the merger is being called a win-win for both companies. We know the entity's new size puts it in a better position to win larger contracts with larger clients. But for viewers who are holding that Mahindra Satyam stock right now, what's your advice long term?
My suggestion is you should wait it out because the combined entity for which you would of course get shares also would be, as you very rightly said, in a more promising position. So you'll have to wait for that to happen. Maybe 97 might take some time to reach that equivalent of 97, but it's still worth the wait because there's no issue in terms of Satyam coming down from here on or the combined entity losing too much ground. It's a good investment. Since he's already waited enough, I would recommend that he continues to wait for some more time.
We've completely run out of time on this show. Remember, you can keep sending in your stock portfolios to either our Facebook page or our email ID. Quick recap on the stocks we talked about this week. We talked about MCX. We talked about Indoco Remedies. Also, Prakash mentioned some stocks he thinks make sense right now. He mentioned Britannia. He mentioned Tata Power. He also said hang on to Bharti, Airtel and Mahindra Satyam. It's a wrap on All About Stocks. Prakash, always a pleasure to have you on the show. Come back soon and share more insights with us. Goodbye and thanks for watching.